Hello, and welcome to the Puzzle Advent Calendar 2022, Day 8. My name is Brayden. I also go by the username K3DW. I'm sure by this point you've heard of the Puzzle Advent Calendar. It's our yearly collaboration to put out a video each day in December featuring some of the best puzzle designers and video creators. I have the playlist linked in the description, along with Puzzle Guy's YouTube channel for tomorrow's video, so please make sure to watch for that and subscribe to their channel. But for now, I have my puzzle right here in front of me in pieces, which is very different from what I normally do, where I have the puzzle fully put together. Now, this puzzle was already scrambled, and I don't know how to solve it, so I decided, instead of taking it apart and putting it back together off camera, I took it apart and I will put it back together in snapshots and show you different phases along putting it together. This is right at the beginning where I have just some of the internal pieces right on the bottom and some of these right here, but as I turn this around you'll see none of those are in place except for on the red side. So I will cut the video back once I have more pieces put together. I don't normally use elastics for assembly, I normally use tape, but I also don't normally assemble a stickered puzzle. I normally assemble a puzzle only one time, and that's before it's stickered. So right now I'm just putting together the middle layer right here. I'm realizing that it's actually not taking that long, so I might as well just do the rest of it on camera, although I will have to find another elastic band once I'm done. And then I hope this doesn't fall apart while I'm looking for an elastic. So right, there we go. And that's the middle layer all together. So luckily, I found at least one elastic. I am concerned that this won't work as well as tape, because we have a lot of pressure here and stuff keeps flying away, but I guess this is the best I can do, unless I want my stickers to rip off, which I definitely don't. I thought I was going to put this together in a certain way, but that ended up not working, so I took this big center off over here, laid it upside down, and then I laid out all the other pieces around it. I'm worried about putting a piece of tape around this entire thing, because that might rip the stickers off, and I don't want that to happen. Instead, I decided I had to use tape, otherwise everything would have fallen apart when I picked it up. Okay, this is the hardest part, getting this all together. Oh, I think I heard something. I just need to tighten it. Perfect. I don't know how far I should tension this, so hopefully I can get it back to how it was before. Now getting the tape off. Oh, this one's coming off. Oh no. Okay. I think the hard part here is now being able to tell if the tightening is enough. Well, it looks like it's turning. I hope nothing falls apart. Oh, that is falling apart. This sticker over here must have fallen off. I'll have to replace that. Okay, last but not least, cap right here. And there we go. This puzzle right here is the Penta Mixup Plus. So it turns just like this. Just like that. I'm sure it's very clear. However, what might not be clear is what these extra cuts are on this face. So we have the original Penta Mixup right here. We have the Penta Mixup wall. We have the Penta Mixup gimmick. And now this is my fourth one, the Penta Mixup Plus. This is basically based on the regular Penta Mixup, except there's a few extra cuts in the face. So I had the idea of what would happen if you could take one of the faces on the side, turn it 90 degrees, and then keep going. And this one gets about halfway there. So when you're here, you can't keep turning the top face or the bottom face. That's not possible. I think it would require too many pieces on the inside, at least more effort than I wanted to put in for this first version of the puzzle. Maybe I'll try that again at some point. But when you do make this 90-degree turn, you can turn the slice. And you can turn the slice only 1/10 of a turn instead of 1/5 of a turn. So now you can go back to where you were before, just like that. And there you go. So this can get mixed up in crazy different ways, and that's why I had to take it apart to solve it. I couldn't solve it myself. I finished this puzzle back in April of 2022. I brought it to the Gathering for Gardener conference, and I shared it with a bunch of very interesting people. So unlike all my other puzzles up to this date, I have actually shown this to people in real life, which is quite exciting, I find. But yeah, this is the Penta Mixup Plus puzzle. I would love to do a scramble, but that means I'll just have to take it apart and put it back together again, and I hope I never have to do that again for the rest of my life. But I will show some interesting moves. So this move right here is blocked because of these corner pieces. So you can't keep the side faces rotated by 90 degrees. They can't stay that way, but they can be there for transitional turns. Like this. And then you can put it back. And then keep going along your way. Oh no, did I? Oh, okay. So one of the interesting consequences of this geometry is that these pieces, this type of edge and this type of edge, are actually mechanically the same piece. On the inside, they are identical. So they can all swap places. In the same way that on the regular Penta Mixup, you can rotate the slice by 1/10 of a turn, and now the edges become the centers and the centers become the edges. You can swap the places here as well, just like that. So that means that all of these pieces, geometrically, mechanically on the inside, they have four-way symmetry. Just like this piece has four-way symmetry on the outside, this is the, I would call it the purest representation of what these look like on the inside. And that's why that's possible. Oh, I think I messed myself up again. Okay, I'll have to rewatch this footage. I don't want to play with this anymore. One interesting consequence you'll see is these little cutouts right there. That's just, and those are actually cut out. Let me try to make it a little brighter right there. Just like that. They are actually cut out. And that's just to accommodate for the extra material that has to be cut off. So yeah, this is the Penta Mixup Plus puzzle. And thank you so much for watching. Please check out Puzzle Guy's YouTube channel for tomorrow's video. Thank you.